I started off very early in life. My father was in the army, grandfather was in the army. Had zero business experience. Hadn't met any business people in the real world. But somewhere that spark was always there to do something, achieve something. I think my father wanted me to go into the army, but my ideas were very set right when I was in 10th. So my first brush of earning money came from building small projects for students. So that is where I thought, yeah, technology is some place I would want to be in. So I started working towards building myself, or getting myself into going to technology. I started reading books. I started programming, right, into the assembly language, learning every intricacy of what a computer is, how does it work, what programming is, different components of programming, the intricacies and internal working of an operating system, everything. And at that time, computing power was very limited, so you had to really work hard to getting your programs or processes into that small amount of memory that you had. So that was my first brush with technology. And I was very excited about it. I really liked it. And started building up some projects for students, which they had to submit as their projects in 11th, 12th and all. So that started giving me some money, or pocket money, in addition to what I used to get. Long back I read a book. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I don't know, it's a very interesting read. So that also gave me some inspiration that, yes, entrepreneurship is something I would like to venture out into. This initial phase in my 10th, 11th, 12th, where, earning money was through these projects, building up something. So that the excitement of building up was what was triggering that spark. So right out of 12th, when I joined college, I started off with a small venture. We called it BizServe. This was a friend of mine and I, both of us started it. And at that time, technology or IT was really penetrating into India. Everybody under the hood wanted to computerize some stuff. And my father being in the army, give us some edge to go out and pitch for some projects in the army. At that time, it was not very regularized that you'll have to float a tender. The company has to be so big. So we got a good share of that pie of computerization at the unit and brigade and division levels. See, there are three factors which will govern the success of any business. Finance, and it's in this order: finance, people and technology. Until unless you have finance, you won't be able to buy people. Until unless you have good people, everything else is a waste. And technology is the backbone of every business today, whether it's a startup, whether it's an established business, whatever it is. And putting in that right technology at the right time is where I have specialized in to give that edge to start up businesses on shoestring, yet having technology in place. So technology, I'll say yes, it's the third most important thing, but again becomes the backbone of the entire business that you would be creating in the future. See, Chandigarh, or in fact most of the north, is increasingly becoming a hub for call centers. But call center business as such in India has gone down significantly in the last 4-5 years, because Philippines has come up, some African nations have come up, and a lot of people come to me as well, saying we've got so much money, we've got call center is good business, why don't we set it up? So until unless you really have expertise and clientele, I won't suggest that. But yes, a lot of people are coming up with interesting ideas as products and services in the IT space. So I think the future lies over there, even for Chandigarh. They're very good engineering colleges and institutes in and around the city. So a lot of good talent in the city, I'd say. Three cheers for Thai.